Hi, I'm Ntombi and I am co-founder of Drop-off Couriers.
Hi, I'm Ntombi and Neo. I'm also co-founder of Drop-off Couriers.
Our value add is that we specialize in small door-to-door parcels courier service. Our value add is at our target market, which is our small to medium businesses, very much for businesses that are starting out. A business ourselves, Drop-off, started in lockdown. So within that, we target a lot of businesses that are just starting out, very, very small businesses that don't have capital to maybe open big accounts with the big guys, but they need to move their parcels on a daily basis. So that's where our value add is to make that process simpler and cost effective for small businesses.
Drop-off Couriers literally started from the lockdown. So COVID came with the lockdown. We were both working in our separate industries. I was a bit fed up with my work that I was doing. It was monotonous, and I was looking for something different. But obviously when I was working, I didn't have time to think what I could do. So literally I grabbed my little book that I used to write ideas on, like from maybe varsity times, and just paged through and sort of to remember what's in there. And then one of them was like, oh, courier, it's how hard could it be to move a parcel from point A to point B? We do it all the time when we order stuff from the big guys, Take a Lot and so forth. And fast forward, we put in a bit of money that we had and we tried it out because we figured we don't know how long lockdown is going to be. And fast forward a few months later and we're here.
But the big push for us is to try and become a fulfillment center. So if you think of places like your Amazons and your Take-A-Lot where people can actually store their stock with you and you can fulfill orders and then dispatch them, that's kind of the big idea behind where Drop-off is going. We always want to be in the logistics business, but courier service in itself has really, really high expenses. So if you think of like your assets, your cars, your petrol, your staff, all of that is really, really high expense. And we're trying to kind of turn the business around to have a branch of it or a part of it that doesn't have such high expenses but can easily service our target market. Because if you realize small businesses and medium businesses, some of them are working from home just like us. Some of them don't have the time to kind of pack parcels, store parcels, get all of their stock, and that's kind of why people end up failing in their businesses. So if we can make that easier for a small entrepreneur to kind of get their stock, carry their stock for them, where all literally they have to do is market their business and we fulfill orders, that's kind of where the end goal is for us.
I didn't realize that you wouldn't make profit for the longest of time. Everyone has this thing that, you're a businessman, my goodness, that means you wake up whatever time you want to, you can hit the streets, you can go to gym. Not knowing that actually we were sleeping getting home at like 12 midnight, leaving home at 4, because we would try to cover the whole of Joburg, just 2 people, the whole of Gauteng, from the Vaal going all the way to like Pretoria, Social Movie, and it didn't make sense, like 0 cents. Financially it didn't make sense, wear and tear on cars. I think also just physically on our bodies it just didn't make sense, because you would get home, hi, how was your day? And then you're out. The next thing is like alarm is going off at 4, you have to hit the road again.
And a big learning curve for us was like the dependence on technology. Like you can run things manually, and that can only work for so long. But really, if you want to scale a business, if you want to grow a business, you need to automate as much as you can. If you can automate any system or any process in your business, it's like one less thing to worry about. The more you have to do things manually, the more you're moving much, much slower. And we realized, like I said, the business grew so much faster than we anticipated, and we could barely get our hands on the whole thing. And then it was busy season and it's raining parcels essentially, and you don't know left from right. And if we knew what we knew now, then it would be so much easier, because the technology really makes a difference in terms of making sure you have everything under control for the end user.
literally start. That's the thing. If you don't start, like nothing will happen. We also, I think, wouldn't have started if it wasn't for lockdown. That's why I always say COVID came with good and bad.
Yeah.
Some people started things that they were always putting off for the longest of time. So for me, literally start. You have to start something. Even if you have 200 Rand, 1,000, 2 million, start and then make sure that you are consistent with what you're starting and push. Desire, that's the second thing for me. If you don't have a desire to do something, you're literally not going to get anywhere. I've achieved a lot of things in terms of just like personal goals based on desire. And yeah, and for me, it's more of a sport thing. Like growing up in high school, our coach told us you just have to have desire. It doesn't matter how small a school you are, but if you have desire, you win a lot of things. So start, have desire, and like I said, I think consistency as well. You have to persevere, you have to push.
So you can contact us on www.drop-off, as in -off.co.za. All of our booking details are on there. If you want to book your parcel on there, our contact details for the office are on there. If you want to catch up with us on social media, it's Drop-off Couriers on Facebook, and it's drop_off_couriers on Instagram.